Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. What's going on? What's going on? Another day in the markets. Today it is Monday, September 9th, 2019. Heading into the second trading week of fall session, September trading. Let's get into it. So last week was a pretty strong week overall. SPY made that run. Obviously all eyes are on that 300 level. Across the board, sector-wise, had an 8-3 split, bull split, so it was definitely a strong end of a week. It was just a bullish week altogether. I mean, there were some obviously boys dumped some shares onto the market in certain sectors, but that being said, it was very interesting week overall closing. So heading into this week, we should probably see some consolidation maybe happening. That being said, there will be some obviously moves, both the upside and downside, as we always know. But anyway, let's get into it. We're kicking it off with six on our watch list today. We're gonna kick it off with CRM. CRM, obviously, as you can see, is definitely lost that battle. Closed down just north of 2.5 points, sitting on that 50 and 200 day. We thought it was gonna have a bullish day on Friday. It did not. So we're still bullish on it. We obviously need to defend this level. It's sitting at a level where obviously the reversal could happen and start pushing higher prices. But we'll just be going to be patient with these guys and wait to see that the bottom truly is in, and mitigate if it starts to put in higher highs and higher lows. If not, we'll step back and let it find its support. So initially we're bullish on CRM for today's session. Next up we got Disney DIS. It's obviously had a nice reversal. That's been it found in mid-August. Obviously trading under the 15-day moving average. Let's say at the end of the day, it wasn't too much of a strong day on Friday. Had a strong close, which was very good adverse to the market. So we think it's going to push higher. It's seen some action pre-market, still early pre-market, but we think it's going to push through this 50 and continue to run. We have an initial 142 price target on Disney. NVDA is going to be the next one we have up to bat. Had to put in a doji on the daily. We have a 185 price target. It's looking strong. Definitely looking strong right now. Had obviously a solid day on Thursday. Friday just kind of consolidated into the close. But we think that it should continue its momentum. If not, otherwise, obviously, we'll step back and watch it, kind of trade down lower into this level. But we think it's going to, make this run to at least that 182, 183 level. So it's kind of getting there. But we have a 185 price target initially for NVDA. PANW had a pretty strong day on Friday as well, closing just south of 4 points. Obviously that gap up on Thursday continued on Friday. We have an initial 220 price target that it's obviously looking at right now. It needs to continue defending this 50 and 200 day. If it does, then it should have no problem touching this at 220. But it's gonna have to prove us otherwise. Baba took a hit, closing down just north of 2 points on Friday. Had a little bit of a gap up on Thursday, and just put in lower highs and lower lows on Friday. Had a little action after hours, little action pre-market, still early, but it reached up this resistance level, that 178-ish level, 179 level. We think it's going to mitigate down south a little bit, so we're looking at a bearish day for Baba. I'm gonna wrap it up with TTD. Just got crushed on Friday, right? Closing down just north of 10.5 points. So definitely a significant down day for Trade Desk. 235 is our initial price target that it tapped back in at the end of June, beginning of July. We think it's going to start heading in that direction again. You might have a pause around that 228 level. Right now it's trading at 233. Had a little bit of action after hours pre-market, but we think overall it will be some continued selling for Trade Desk. But that being said, guys, that's what we got going on. These are our 6 for our trading session. And as always, we always say, be patient with price. Let your setups come to you. And as always, you need to respect your stops. That's what we got, guys. Have a great day in the markets, and be safe. All right, guys, have a good one.